Heyo, Baby Popcorn here. Today I'd like to answer several questions about myself and the channel. If you're more into me playing the game, then the next video will be out very soon, so I hope you stick around. Okay, so one of the bigger questions that I get is about my username, Baby Popcorn, and I know it's such a weird name, but the story behind it is fairly simple. In 2013, my senior year of high school, a friend of mine was looking on her phone through Facebook, and she came across one of those pictures that was probably something along the lines of, "What's your ghetto name?" If I remember correctly, it mentioned the month you were born and the day. I was born in August, and beside that month was the word baby, and I was born on the 23rd. Beside that word was popcorn. It was funny when she read my name. Listen guys, I'm only 5'1", so of course it was hilarious, and the name just stuck. So I've been using it ever since. Charles also got his name during that exact same class, but I'll let him tell you more about that. The next question or questions are about Charles, Superfly Ninja Squirrel. Charles and I are actually family. We're cousins. We met in high school and have been playing games for almost 10 years now. I can't even believe it's been that long. It feels like it's only been a few years. We first started playing games on Pogo. It's like a game site that has browser games. We used to play chess, Monopoly, and pool, and cards occasionally. We were pretty wild back in the day. My thoughts on DX11. From my understanding, it's going to improve game performance for a lot of people. I think it's a good thing, and it should have happened a bit sooner, but yeah, at least it's happening. Now, my thoughts on the Nanite system operatives. I made a video where I speak briefly about them, and I'll link it below if you're interested. But I love the idea to just give solo players a chance to balance out fights. There's a lot of solo players out there. I mean, right now, the only bad thing that I can see is the membership situation. Forcing players to pay membership continuously to have access to the ops seems so incredibly aggressive to me. I think a one-time purchase would be awesome, like how they did with the ASP system. Buy a membership once, unlock it forever. But I know that giving most of the players access to this would turn the world into a robot game, and I don't think anyone really wants that. Now, the question about content. Charles and I both started our channel and built them around Planetside. We don't plan on changing that at all, whatsoever. We do, however, plan on adding in additional games like we have in the past. The We Were Here series, The Forest, Deceit, all have their own playlists. You guys can check them out anytime. They're pretty scary. Though if the videos don't get much love from you guys, then in our eyes they didn't do well. And it's not about the numbers, it's actually more about whether you guys liked it or not. See, we believe that we could have spent more time creating content that you'd all like, rather than spending time on a game that most of you won't even enjoy. We want to make you all happy, and that's our only goal here. Now, Charles and I have spoke about several games that we plan on continuing the We Were Here series when that comes out later this year. But we'll be adding more content. So, for instance, Planetside Arena will be out on the 29th, and I'll be uploading and streaming that every chance I get. Speaking about Arena, I'm looking forward to it. I want it to do well. Unlike a lot of salty vets out there, I don't understand the hate that it's getting. Like, I want it to do well, so I'm going to do my very best that I possibly can to showcase this game on the channel. So when this comes out, there's going to be a lot of videos on Planetside Arena, but there's also going to be videos of just Planetside too. So don't worry. So be sure to subscribe so you'll be here for that. Now, we have a squad that is open to anyone who wants to join on Fridays during the live streams. You could also ask us when we're on any time that you see us on. As of the past few months, my job on the hurricane has prevented me from actually being able to stream. But all you have to do is send one of the squid mates a message in game, whether it's me, or Charles, or Brett, Mahuggy, Royd, Sarah, anyone who is just a regular squid mate. Just boop, message and they'll let whoever the squad lead know. So I never played Planetside 1. During that time, I was a console gamer. I never heard of it, seen any kind of videos about it. But there is a short story about Planetside 2. Charles and I found it because one of his friends sent him a link to the YouTube trailer of Planetside 2. I remember watching it together and we both freaked the freak out. I remember him asking over and over how the game was free to play. I remember when we logged in and he got his little flash and we were driving around Zervan Amp Station, going up the mountain to the Old Crown, and he just kept asking me, how is this free? Man, it was all overwhelming. I'll just say that. Now my average frame rate is probably 70 FPS, though I do play on Ultra with mixed shadows. I prefer graphics as high as they can go over being competitive. I get those competitive comments a lot actually. If I were to turn my graphics down, I would have a huge FPS gain, and that's just not something I'm looking for right now, because for me it's more fun to see how beautiful the game is over being competitive. But that's just me. The software that I record with Nvidia Shadow Play and I edit with HitFilm Express. They're both free and easy to use. When it comes to software, you should find the one that you like. I spent years trying to find one and I'm finally happy. The advice that I would give to someone that is still looking for the right software is to keep looking. I mean, it's just that simple. There are so many out there, and the reason why I say that is because I've used dozens and dozens of softwares in the past before I found this. Like, I've used Shotcut, OBS, Bandicam, Fraps, and many more. Guys, many more. Everyone is different. Every one of these softwares is different, so you just gotta try them out. You gotta give them a chance. That's the only advice I could give you. Anyways, I hope that you've learned a little bit more about me and my opinion and the channel today. Please leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. Also, since Planetside Arena is coming out soon, if you hit that little bell icon below, you'll actually get notifications of when I upload and go live, because that's going to be happening a lot more once this game goes live. But like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.